Ghostly greetings, hollering at your boy Prue. We're doing Shirley Jackson's Haunting to Hill House. This is book one of my American Horror Stories reading challenge. I'm very excited to do it. I kind of remember reading this before, but I kind of don't. So I'm going to talk about the premise, likes, dislikes, little thoughts, and a little bit talking about the channel. All right, cool, here we go. First up, the premise is a very simple premise. I like how a lot of horror novels, I think, have a simple premise. And before we say anything, I'm not going to doubt how amazingly, like this still talked about today, that Netflix recently made a show. So that's still showing something with the staying power of this book. But the premise is basically, so a doctor has a haunted house, gets some candidates, and they go and investigate. And he tells the story about the haunted house. Then stuff comes to happen. So he's trying to figure out whether or not it's provable or not. That's the general premise. That's about all it is. Really, that's the whole premise right there. They go and investigate a haunted house. Hill House, if you will. The Hill House, spoiler a bit, it's built slightly off center, so kind of throws you off a bit, which kind of hit home to me because I got a room that's slightly slanted and it does fuck with you. All right. Now, what I did like was the characters. I thought Theodora was amazingly bad, but she was written to be annoying, and the author caught that really well. I think the author, Shirley Jackson, had an annoying friend that she was just like, oh, that bitch, let me tell you. And I really liked Dr. Montague, but I hated his fucking wife. I'm gonna show you a little picture right there. That's kind of cool. I was looking for when this book was published. I can't find it, but I really liked that premise. Also, it's only 232 pages, so it's kind of short. That's part of my likes. That's about where my likes end. This book is definitely a slow burn. You're not going to go into this with all kinds of action and fucking quick haunts and thrills and slasher. No, it's you get there in the day. They talk to the Mrs. Dudley, the caretaker, and her husband. They're like, no, don't come here. It's fucked. And turns out it is fucked. That's not a spoiler. It's a haunted house story. And it was just fun to read, but I can tell that it's a lot of ambiance, a lot of setting. So if you're going to read this looking for like, oh my God, you're not doing that. You're like, what? Oh shit, that's scary. Writing blood, write my name on the wall in blood. So that was pretty cool. I enjoyed those parts a lot. So overall, I'm going to give this a 3.5 or a 6.5, 7 out of 10. It's creepy and it's a lot of ambiance. It's a slow burn. And if you're into a slow burn, you're going to be perfect with this. This is right up your alley. It's a nice, they get to the house, you talk about the house, shit happens, resolve. There you go. And the ending's really done really well. However, me personally, I'm not a big... Let's get there. I'm fucking shit, run for your life. That's what I like to read. I like to get thrown into the shit. I like to stay in the shit. I like to swim out of the shit. I want to ball. I want to fight for my damn life, the whole thing. I want Dark Souls. I don't want Resident Evil 1. There's a video game reference. But honestly, it's not a bad written book. It's just a slow burn, which is nice. So on Halloween-ish, like around fall, you read a 25 to 50 page chapter, you sit down for the night, and each part is really done well. Whoever like stylized the breakdown of this totally did it good, because it's like, oh, it ends at like episodic parts. And then towards the end, it starts getting good. So you just marathon those. But at the beginning, I'm kind of like, you know what I'm saying? So that's been your boy Prue. I'm going to give it above average. So let's give it a B minus. However you want to grade. I'm going to say B minus overall. And this will be the first book in my American Horror Stories reading challenge. I will upload this tomorrow. I will start uploading it now, but should be finished tomorrow. That'll be the first Saturday. That'll give you one Saturday to do it. My next book will be Asylum. I'm very excited to read it. It's about an asylum and a family mystery. And the guy at the library was like, he liked it. His kids liked it. So that's cool. I am kind of worried that it is going to be either A, too young to get into, or it's going to... there's a problem I have with YA. This book didn't, but there's a problem I have with YA where they're okay with blood and violence, but not okay with sex. So I'm kind of worried it's going to be a little too YA, but we'll get into that when we do that review. That'll be out. So I'm going to do one every Saturday, and that'll give me a bonus Saturday in case I can't do it, and I'll just do a channel update or a partial review of what I'm reading. It's been your boy Prue. Stay creepy.